Yeah, welcome back. Day two of Hondas. This might go on to day 3 and 4. I might need to order a part yet, we don't know. But originally, I was going to use the OEM gasket to make a template to modify that with the little multi-tool. Turns out that the OEM gasket isn't that much different to it, to be honest. So that's probably where they got their template from in the first place. But it is slightly different. So I'm going to mark it up and use it as it is. Take the little corners off and make the little injector parts a little bit better. I'll show you in a second how much different it is. It's not much, but it's a little bit. And then fit that, fit the thermal gasket onto the manifold. And then I might need to just make a tiny little bit of an adjustment afterwards. Shouldn't be a lot though. So that's the first thing I'm going to do today. Then I've got to swap over all the sensors on the throttle body to the new 70mm one. One of them looks like it doesn't fit on. I'm not sure what it's for. I think it's active charcoal, but I'll have to Google that to make sure that's what it is. The map sensor fits in fine on the top, and you've got the idle air control valve which goes underneath it, but I'll show you that in a bit anyway when I do that. And then there's a couple of ports that are underneath the Skunk 2 inlet manifold that I do have little takeoffs to come in a bag. But I don't know what I need. I know I need one of them on the far driver's side. Yeah, driver's side of the manifold. You need the one that goes on that side, but I'm not sure about the ones underneath. I don't remember there being anything on the old manifold underneath, so I don't know. But might just have to block those off and see. Right, I'll show you this gasket first anyway, so you can see what the difference is. So that's the thermal one there, and that there is your OEM gasket. Now, ignore the fact the thermal one's slightly bent, it's not going to matter too much, it'll straighten out. Is that the right way around? No, wrong way around. That's the right way around. So as you can see, if you look there, the OEM gasket is different. So what I'm going to do is I'm obviously going to just grind those bits out and round there in the injector port on all 4 of those. And that should fit better to the Skunk 2 manifold. It's a bit strange that they send this and it's not quite right. I don't know how much I paid for that manifold. I think it was like 400 quid or something, but you know, you'd expect the gasket to fit. It doesn't. I'm not adverse to modifying things, but seriously, don't send a gasket if it's not the right gasket. It's not very helpful. Starter motor with one from DA Auto Parts, second hand. I think it was about 20 quid because it wasn't disengaging properly when it was firing. It was making a horrible noise. I thought it was the chain originally. It's not a starter, so that's been replaced. That would have been really hard to do without the inlet in. And I've also fitted a new knock sensor because the other one, if you look at that other one, is like this. That didn't really work very well. So that's that done. That's 2 jobs done, and now I'm going to replace this water hose for a red one because apparently red's better and faster. fit. You see what it's been scraping on there. Looks like I'm going to have to take a notch out of that somehow just to get it to fit in. Seems a common theme with this car with nothing fitting. Oh well. So there's no heads on them. They do look like bolts because you can see the threaded bit at the back, so I'm going to have to, I don't know, cut a head into that. Maybe drill them out, I'm not sure. These bolts there are absolutely smashed. I did that. They won't come off, so probably gonna have to drill them out. That's the idle air control valve. I've got the map sensor off the top and fit to the throttle body, and I don't know what the other one is. I think it's a charcoal sensor or charcoal whatever valve thing. There's nowhere for that to go on the new throttle body. But I guess I'm going to start by drilling those off and then seeing about that, because I know you can blank that off. Some people do. I can't find a plate to buy for it though, typically. But we'll have a look into that further if I can't get that off. Right, so I'm starting to drill these out. I've started on that one. Getting there with it. And I've just started the centre point on that one there just so I can line it up properly. Get them off, then that gets this off. And then I've just got to do the throttle position sensor ones. Then they can get mounted to the new throttle body. Then I need to somehow adjust the headlamp panel to make the inlet manifold fit. Then I need to order a silicone reducer because this is smaller than the new throttle body. It's a typical Honda job this, nothing fits again. I can't wait to do a turbo kit where nothing fits again. I'm looking forward to it. It's been a good day today. Not. What I've ended up doing was to get these out is I've drilled the slot, used the work zone and drilled the slot to make it into a screw head until I could get a screwdriver to turn it. I've ended up putting a little notch in the plastic there and there either side, but to be honest with you, who's bothered? That's off. I've also managed to get the idle air control valve off, which put up a good fight, them bolts, but that's them off, ready to go on the new throttle body. So next thing is for tomorrow, I'm going to have to chop a bit of the headlamp panel, and then the manifold should fit on, and then maybe we'll get it put back together, but I doubt it. This is going to probably be a 6-day job. Bloody Hondas are rubbish. Wish I'd kept my Fiat. Had to chop a bit out of the headlamp panel. Might need to take a bit more out, but yeah. Right, so it's now clearance it'll go in position, but I'm gonna have to chop out around there because I'm gonna get a throttle body on it as well. So I'll start just by that edge there. I'll come up there, go around to there. And that'll mean it'll fit in. With a bit of luck. Fits on, sort of. I need to make a tiny little more cut on there upwards. Doesn't need a lot. I'll just bring it up a tiny little bit more. Maybe just around that lip. And then it fits. It's on. That's it done. God, it's a nightmare. I've worked out this one hose down here, which is that one obviously. There, and there are unions underneath. I think there's 3, 2 large and 1 small. Don't think I need any of them, so I need to block them all off. Injector wiring. Yeah, that's it. So I'll block off the parts underneath, finish trimming that little bit out there, then bolt it up, I guess. That's it, good. Still need to find 2 bolts to fit the, what do we have in here? Yeah, 2 bolts for this. Need the 2 bolts there to fit on the bottom of there. Haven't got anything for that yet. Don't think. I'll have to have a ratch. I got it on with 2 bolts at the top and 1 there, just steady on. Now, you can see the clearances I've got, which are alright, but I don't know how the hell I'm going to fit the throttle body on. I've still obviously got to sort out these unions underneath and figure out where the pipes go to those. I think I only need one on that end, block the rest of them off, but yeah, fitting there, that clip there's knackered, it's pissing water out, so I need to change that. Well, yeah, let's grab this. So this fits on that way out. And what I'm worried about is throttle position sensor. Can't actually get it into position as well for that radiator pipe. That's all. Right, so I've put one bolt in there, as you can see there. Can you see? The throttle position sensor's fouling on the radiator hose. I mean, it's nowhere even near lining up. Really don't know what I can do with that. I mean, this was supposed to give me more clearance, so I'm wondering if it can run a different way, maybe. Can it? Maybe I can shorten that end because it looks a bit long. If I shorten that end by about an inch, it might give me this piece of wire in here. It's clipped in normally on there and under here. It's in the way as well, so taking the clips out, it'll just push itself back in there. It'll be fine, that's no problem. I've trimmed the end of that really roughly, but I've trimmed it and it looks like that's going to fit no problem now, which is good. I'll bolt the throttle body up and have a look. 5mm more off the other end of that pipe there, and that should fit on. Then I can, once I've got the bolts for that idle air control valve, I can actually attach everything properly, but I can pretty much bolt the manifold on as it is and then put the injectors and stuff back in and start putting the pipes back on. Not bad, almost there. See if this throttle cable fits. Should do.